Naomi.
Please, B.
Okay, Naomi, I'm gonna make one thing perfectly clear for you. We were best friends and you betrayed my trust. You took our friend and threw her on the windshield of a car and then you lied about it to me for months. I trusted you. So no, I said I was done with you. I meant what I said. And if you ever come near my family again, I promise you what you did to Jade will be nothing compared to what I can do to you.
That was good. Proceed with caution.
You know, Bianca, it wouldn't be good for you and your mama to be in a wheelchair.
Oh shit.
I would hate for something bad to happen to you right here and right now.
Yeah, you're cooked.
Well, right here, right now, a storm is on its way to the ring. Jade Cargill.
The aforementioned friend who was thrown through a windshield by Naomi.
Oh! Big pump kick just sent her entire body flying.
Jade and Bianca. Oh shit.
Here comes Naomi. She gets tossed out of the ring.
Oh shit.
And as if
you forgot about her. Oh shit. Okay.
Naomi and Jade being around isn't enough. Add Nia Jax into the mix.
Here comes Nia. Oh fuck.
Plenty on the line between the three of them. The most emotion-filled of our Money in the Bank qualifiers. Jade, Naomi, Nia is next.
Next Saturday.
By the way, guys, yes, no commercials. I have no commercials. You know why? When there's a match, there's no commercials. So there's only gonna be commercials when they're not even fighting. You know what I'm saying? So yeah. Let me first discuss. I totally forgot how I got this.
It's time for our women's Money in the Bank qualifying.
Yep, here we go.
Triple threat match after Bianca Belair came out to the grand reception here in front of 14,600 Wade Barrett of her hometown favorite fans, only to be interrupted by Naomi, who then revealed that she had come to town and went to her parents' home, entered the home.
Well, I thought that was
took things way too far.
I thought that was a lovely gesture, Joe Test, to go over to her house and try and say hello, meet the family, check out some old pics. I mean, don't turn that into something it's not. But clearly no trust left whatsoever between any of the former members of the Big Three. And quite wisely, Naomi now taking a little walk on the outside and letting these two powerhouses start this one off.
Back on May 2nd, these three shared the ring.
Shit. Hold up.
Jade Cargill teamed up with Tiffany Stratton then. And the pairing of Naomi and Nia Jax were defeated. Of course, back in the Royal Rumble, they were in there in Indy, and Naomi and Nia were eliminated by Jade Cargill in that match. A big knee to start things off from Nia Jax, who then just throws Jade Cargill back.
These two have a little history together, of course, competed several weeks ago for a #1 contendership match Eventually won by Nia Jax.
By the way, thank you for the
thanks to
likes. Thank you so much.
Intervention at one point during the match by Naomi, and I'm sure Jade Cargill looking to get revenge on both women tonight in one fell swoop.
Of course, Nia won that match back on May 9th, and then a week later went up against Tiffany Stratton. And Naomi also attempted to interfere in that match, and Jade Cargill.
Durant say welcome, Ben. Welcome to the stream. Currently we have a triple threat match. I'm gonna change the name right now.
I'm not gonna lie, I think
by the way,
Naomi
no commercials. I found the Netflix one. You know what I'm saying? No commercials.
Staying out of harm's way and watching these two powerhouses beat each other to a pulp.
I have the cable. You know what I'm saying? But for tonight, bro, I just can't get over it, man, with commercials. So I'm gonna be watching SmackDown without commercials. Love it. Hell yes. No commercials for SmackDown. Okay, so it is Nia Jax
to shreds while Nia Jax took a step back.
Nia Jax
given the
versus
rivalry between Cargill and Naomi
versus Jade Cargill versus Naomi.
Very familiar with the power and that size that Nia Jax possesses.
Yes, we have a Money in the Bank qualifying matchup between these three ladies going at it. And now it's supposed to be back on TV time. Oh.
That is what is on the line. And
now we got TV time. There we go.
To be in the women's Money in the Bank. This the triple threat qualifying match between Jade Cargill, Naomi, and Nia Jax as Naomi
commercial after commercial after commercial.
For the past few minutes.
Yeah, bro. That's why I literally put the Netflix one, because on Netflix there's no commercials. But yeah,
comes in fresher to try to take
if you're watching the Netflix version, you get no commercials. But you're watching the USA Netflix version, then you're gonna get like 15,000 commercials. Bro.
Jade Cargill was trying her best to power Nia Jax around. That was when Naomi struck, just when her back was turned. And this has turned into the Naomi show.
I turned down the volume. It was a little too high.
Jade pinned in that corner. Big right hand right across the face.
Naomi now looking to make an example of Jade Cargill, the woman who she sees as jealous and backstabbing. Someone who's driven a wedge between, Naomi and Bianca Belair. Well, this is punishment time.
I gotta fist this part. I think I know what it is.
Naomi could just take her own sweet time now, but wait up, look. Unfortunately.
Big boot right under the chin. She sends her in, squashing into the corner. And Jax follows up.
Looks like there's nothing left at all in the tank of Jade Cargill. Teeing off at will against the unfortunate Cargill, who at this point seems to have no reply whatsoever.
Oh yeah, I think we're back. There we go.
Cargill's just fighting for survival at this point.
Oh, and a big kick by Naomi.
Don't care how tough your abs are, that one is going to sting.
Well, in the midst of this women's Money in the Bank qualifying triple threat match, Nia Jax and Naomi teaming up to get the best of Jade Cargill with a sustained attack. And now into the cover, but Nia's not going to have any of that. She's not going to let Naomi clean up all the work.
Stream is back up, chat.
Well, teamwork is
I was
great
trying to
until
fix
one
it.
of the team goes for a pin.
Oh, there's a roll-up.
Too much left in the tank, and Nia Jax to be caught out by that, Naomi.
Yeah, now they go from working together to chief rivals in there when so much is on the line.
Finally, a little respite for Jade
Running
Cargill.
senton.
Despite this breathing room for Cargill, she's taken such a beating, she may be done. This might be a cakewalk now for Nia Jax.
Nia having a moment to admire her work. Who will join the others? For the women's Money in the Bank ladder match, it's coming our way next weekend from LA. And here comes Jade Cargill with a rally. Oh, and a squash that misses and takes out Naomi.
Amazing.
Super kick.
Powers of
Super kick by Jade Cargill.
Jade Cargill.
Oh, a spine buster against Nia Jax. Jade Cargill showing you the power, but no. Naomi comes right in.
Naomi just as cutthroat as we have ever seen her since sending Jade Cargill through a car windshield several months ago. Went up.
Jade did it! She did it! She's got her in position!
Oh, Nia Jax. Jesus Christ.
Steamrolling is
Holy
Nia
cow.
Jax to save it.
Just bulldozed to the jaw, breaking up that stacked pin after Jade connects. And Jade Cargill had already started the celebrations here, but keep your eyes peeled at all times. Two car crash victims down in the middle of the ring now.
Nia trying to go up top. Jade quick to meet her there. As is Naomi.
Naomi and Jay finding it off.
Two bitter rivals.
Nia Jax. Oh, shit.
Double cross body.
This might be it.
Hooks the leg. And
Nope.
Jade barely escaping into the other pin of Naomi. And that cover goes awry as the right shoulder gets up.
Well, both opponents pancaked there by Nia Jax, who's now running through the gears, figuring out just what she has to do to put one of these two away and qualify for the Money in the Bank matchup. Well, she's got what she wanted. This has turned into a one-on-one matchup. Go big or go home. This to qualify for Los Angeles 1 week from tomorrow.
Super Samoan drop. Nia Jax to advance.
Cross splash by Jade.
Jade flying in.
Oh,
And she
kick out.
pushes her off at 2.9.
Oh, this one is swinging all over the place. Just went
2.9 for
in.
Jade.
That Super Samoan drop. I got the job done out of nowhere. A flying Jade Cargill almost steals it. But the powerhouse Nia Jax had too much left in the tank.
Charlotte attacking Chris's stream. Fucking Charlotte for you.
This is awesome
Fucking bitch.
indoors here at the University of Tennessee. Up on Rocky Top, it has been a rocky road for these three battling each other back and forth. That pump knee, that pump kick into the cover. Oh, runs right into that big boot.
Everyone dropping their biggest shots now. It's going to take something huge to win this, and Naomi is the one in control.
Look at Jade against Naomi, able to rally up as she did before in this match.
Not a
Nia
position.
Jax is in position, Wade.
Not a position you want to be in.
Oh, no.
Superplex powerbomb, Nia Jax.
And right in the drop zone, two women.
Oh,
getting
she's stacking them.
stacked.
Well, women in
She's
trouble.
stacking them. She's stacking them. Is it Annihilator? Oh!
She got
takes
Jade.
the best of it.
Naomi.
Naomi looking to get shoulders down, and she does.
Got it. Naomi
My, oh
wins.
my.
Here is your winner, Naomi!
Well, after all the hard work, of
Well, Naomi
Nia
wins.
Jax, it was squashing time on Jade.
What a
Cargill.
major win for
Game
Naomi.
over. but the speed of thought, the speed of movement of Naomi is what got this 1-1, and Naomi now qualifies for the women's Money in the Bank match.
Proceed with caution, everybody. 5th time.
Proceed with caution.
We can do it together. Money in the Bank. You know what I'm saying? Either I go up.
No, of course not. You're not supposed to ask people that. You might embarrass him, you know what I'm saying? He won't feel good about himself if you say that. So just don't do it.
Look at him. Childhood hero beat him. Now he's talking to little ghosts. Ain't that pathetic?
Something you want to say to me, dog?
Man, you crazy touching me?
Can I be honest? I never seen you a day before in my life. Is this your son, dog? You husky. Do you mind if I take your husky son to the ring and teach him a lesson?
Matter of fact, I don't.
I'm gonna go talk to Nick. Boy, y'all big boned it.
Don't worry about that, all right? Take care of it. Have fun with that tonight, all right? Let's have fun, you know what I'm saying?
All right, let's keep it 100. Y'all can go ahead and have y'all fun. I got my own business to take care of. Y'all know what I mean?
Got what I mean?
Yeah, we all yada I mean because Jacob Fatu's in a triple threat for Money in the Bank qualifier, plus 6 weeks removed from WrestleMania in the main event. 6 days removed from the stunning encounter on Saturday night's main event. Now here in Knoxville, it'll be Cody.
Time out. I don't want to hear this fucking song, bro. This song fucking sucks. Alright. So, it's going to be official tonight. R-Truth will have a match with JC Mateo, also known as Jeff Cobb. And Jacob Fatu still has his match tonight. Yes, Naomi is in, and we are now one female away to complete the full lineup for Money in the Bank. Currently, we got Roxanne, we got Wessa Bliss, we got Rhea Ripley, we got Julia, we got Naomi, and looking like it could be Stephanie Baker as the final woman in this. Holy shit! Or we could get Will Morgan. We could, with the way it's looking like, I don't know, they might get Stephanie to win. Because I don't know if Stephanie's going to work double duty come Money in the Bank. She's already booked for Wolves Collide on Saturday next week. So it's like, are they going to have Stephanie Baker do double duty? Because I don't see it happening. I mean, look what happened with Ray Phoenix. Look what happened with Dragon Lee. Look what happened with Shaq Gable. Look what happened with Angel Umberto. They all had matches. Well, actually, Berto and Garza did. I think Santos did, if I'm not mistaken. Probably not. But the other ones that I mentioned, they did had qualified matches for Money in the Bank, and they're not on the PLE. They're actually on the Wolves Kawhi show. The only other superstar who was actually on the the other person that is actually in the Money in the Bank poster is Rey Mysterio, but as we know, Rey Mysterio is still hurt, unless he comes back next week. I don't know. He was walking just fine, but he's in the poster. I just don't know if they're gonna use him for Money in the Bank. or they're gonna have him for Wolves Collide, which Ray is actually advertised for both Money in the Bank and Wolves Collide. Mostly Wolves Collide. So yeah, we're gonna have to wait and see. But guys, that match between Nia Jax, Naomi, and Jade Cargill, that was very rough, man. That was not good, bro. I'll be honest. Not a good match between those ladies. That shit was hard to watch.
You know, Fanatics Fest in New York is already a stacked lineup.
We got what we wanted, and Naomi is in the Money in the Bank. Ladder match.
Randy Orton and Bianca Belair. It's going to make for a more unforgettable weekend. Don't miss your chance to meet them live. The ultimate event for sports fans and collectors. It's at the Javits Center in Manhattan, June 20th through the 22nd. Tickets are on sale now only at fanaticsfest.com. That's an incredible event, folks.
Nicholas, what happened on Saturday night was a deliberate...
Chelsea, I can't understand a word you're saying.
Nicholas, what happened on Saturday night was a deliberate...
Look at me while we're having a conversation, please.
Why is Chelsea covering her?
It was deliberate. It was a hit job put on by crooked Zelina, okay? Even the tippy top that the Bureau hired my secret hermits couldn't have stopped it. Nicholas, I demand that you strip her of her title and you suspend her and you give me the championship.
Well, Chelsea, there's no need to be so ugly about this. Look, no one's getting stripped or suspended. You can talk about a rematch down the road, but in the meantime, you have to be medically cleared, so you're just going to have to wait.
So, you're saying you're going to do nothing to reprimand Zelina for this?
No, Nick, no. Do you know what? If you're not going to do something about this, we will. Yeah. Zelina versus Alba.
Chelsea knows best.
What?
Alba against Zelina. I actually like the sound of that. I will make that official right now if you do one thing for me.
What?
Please leave me alone.
Get the fuck out, bro.
I'm standing by with the WWE Women's Champion, Tiffany Stratton.
Yeah, what's about from break? Literally, bro.
Around the corner, and as we know,
Tiffany Stratton is here.
Cashed in your own contract to become WWE Women's Champion, but how are you handling the pressure of knowing that the same thing could happen to you?
Honestly, Byron, I cannot wait to see who wins Money in the Bank because then I'll be handling the pressure by being prepared. And having this title makes me the #1 threat in the division, but let's be honest, Byron. I've always been the girl that everyone's been obsessed with. So whoever tries to cash in on me would be making a big mistake.
If you thought Nia was a problem, you ain't seen nothing yet. I'm going to win Money in the Bank and cash in for that title where I want and when I want. And in case you forgot, little Miss Tiffy, when I was fighting for the championship, you stayed in my way. You want to know what happened when people play with me? Just ask Jade.
Hey. Aura.
I wouldn't be too worried about her winning Money in the Bank. I would be worried about me winning Money in the Bank.
Be worried about Miss Bliss.
Alexa Bliss, Naomi, 2 of the 6 who will be trying to win the women's ladder match. Money in the Bank comes your way June 7th from LA. And on that day, remember, is Worlds Collide. And we have a compelling fatal 4-way at Worlds Collide. Ethan Page just won the NXT North American Championship, and now he defends Wade in an outrageous matchup of talents.
This is going to be a
multiple
banger.
brands, Ray Phoenix, Javon Evans, Laredo Kid, Ethan Page defending a fatal 4-way NXT North American Championship. We're just 8 days away. Let's take a closer look at this matchup. AAA NXT Worlds colliding from LA. I find this to be a fascinating matchup in this fatal four-way, Wade.
Yeah, fascinating. I think the most fascinating part for me is these are 4 high-octane performers who really don't know each other too well. We're getting a look here at Javon Evans, who has been a major star in NXT. Of course, Ray Phoenix, we know all about him.
Javon Evans, bro. You mean, bro? Not Javon Evans, bro.
He has been nothing but the superlative best right here. And then there's this guy, Laredo Kid, who is rapidly becoming a major legend south of the border in AAA. The people of Mexico love this guy. If you've not got eyes on him before, make sure you tune in. Worlds collide, and of course, the cold, calculating Ethan Page, the new NXT North American champion. That title is going to get its first defense at Worlds Collide. Cannot wait.
Yeah, the one-time NXT champion, now the NXT North American
Ooh.
champion, who's putting it on the line.
Ray Phoenix and Javon Evans teaming up?
Tonight we get Ray Phoenix
Against
and
Los
Javon
Stars.
Evans up against Los Stars, a tag team action from right here in Knoxville, Tennessee.
Javon
That
Evans
is
on
still to come
SmackDown, bro?
tonight.
Hell yes, bro.
Let's crank it up. Now here we go. People of the
Dad, what's up? You feel me? Dad, before. What's up?
What's up? What's up?
What's up?
You can get with this or you can get with that.
What's up?
Knoxville, Tennessee, this is where it's at. What's up? What's up? What's up? What's up? I be giving the jump in, leading the competition, make them disappear like your favorite magician. I ride until the wheel fall off. I bounce back to back until the next gets soft. Multiple times you see me, I'm just being simple. Different times I'll be busting them up.
R
like a
Truth
pimple.
and JC Mateo coming your way when we come back.
OG playing the game, haven't even started yet. You can better believe I take it off with show shopping. What's up? What's up? What's up? Everybody, here we go. People.
Oh, great. R-True and JCPenney. Alright, man. We gotta stop with the JCPenney jokes, bro. They're wild, man. JCPenney, bro. I had to take off my hats, bro. I was getting some weird ass headaches, bro. So I'm gonna take it off. Screw it if my hair was fucking crazy, but yeah. I'm gonna get a haircut tomorrow for the game. I had to get a haircut. So I mean, look at this, bro. The thing is, I don't know what's this I have here. But the thing is, if I give myself a haircut, if I cut the top, it's like there's gonna be some spots that are gonna be not fully grown. And I'm like, I don't know if it's worth it. Maybe the size, sure, but the top is like, I don't know. I don't know what I should do. By the way, it was like that because of the fucking green screen. So yeah. Nathaniel, welcome to the stream. Welcome to the stream. Let me see smoothness. Oh shit. Well, I don't want no, that shit was ass. Oh wait. Guys. You know what this means? You know what this means? Guess what it means? Guess what it means? Guess what it means? Yes. Guess in the chat right now. Guess what it means. Guess what it means. I know you, I know you know this, bro. I know y'all know this, bro. Come on. Well, I'm gonna do it again. I'm gonna do it again. Come on, guys. I know y'all can do better than this. What am I? What am I? I know y'all know, bro. Come on. I know y'all know, bro. Yes, there you go. Nice. I'm timeless, bro. I'm fucking timeless. Timeless. Tony Storm.
R-Truth, who just stumbled into a little something backstage reacting to Solo Sikoa. And that is how we arrived at this.
I thought R-Truth had some brief
new theme
moments
song.
of
Look at this.
lucidity in the run-up to his matchup with John Cena. Clearly, we've reverted back to normal, and the merchant of nonsense R-Truth is back, and he's got himself in a major problem tonight.
Yeah, I'm dying over the Husky Sun comment.
The following contest.
All right, here's JC Penny. Woohoo! JC Penny's here, bro.
Accompanied by Solo Sikoa from Honolulu, Hawaii, weighing in at 265 pounds, J.C. Mateo.
So wait, J.C. Mateo's had 2 official matches, and in both instances, we've been impressed with the pure power, the explosiveness, the tour of islands that he has toppled LA Knight with, and then last week, teamed with Jacob Fatu and defeating Jimmy Uso and Rey Fenix.
Yeah, he's had a massive impact since debuting, a major acquisition by Solo after his...
Not a bad thing song for JC Mateo. It's not bad, bro. I think it's pretty solid.
Sikoa's building an army here. He wants to
I think it's pretty solid. Not bad. Not bad at all, bro.
And the muscle of Mateo is a central piece to Sikoa's game plan.
He's talked about getting the family back to where it belongs. Wow, did he ever send R-Truth into that corner?
JC Mateo is
Alright, here we
an
go.
earth mover of a human being. As wide as he is tall, not someone you can muscle around the ring. There's only one man doing the muscling.
Yeah, anything better than Selena, for sure.
Back to reality.
Anything better than Selena.
He has that body type shaped like a box, a big square of muscle. He's a 2004 Summer Olympian, and he is so explosive, but this time R-Truth smart to get out of the way. Oh, and he comes in with the shoulder.
A little bit of R-Truth.
And again. Saturday, beyond early, spot on. As Ron Cena, when we saw him in
Ron Cena. Wait, it's Ron Cena. I forgot. Ron Cena. Oh my, what the fuck? Holy shit, what the hell is that?
The standing moonsault. That is exactly
moonsault by JC Mateo. This might be it.
Explosiveness for this kind of
he might be cooked, fellas.
And power.
Well, the freewheeling R-Truth
should just end this match.
Himself there, overestimated his own abilities in trying to throw JC Mateo around, and what a mistake that was. Wait,
went for the senton.
Oh wait, he missed.
Able to get out of the way. Oh, he's
R-Truth
for the 5-knuckle shuffle. Truth, a week removed from being in against Cena.
Here's R-Truth. Hey, no. Jesus Christ, bro.
Well, what an effort it was.
What the hell is Solo doing, bro?
Once again, completely overestimating his own power against this humongous human being.
No.
Tour of the Islands. J.C. Mateo.
JC Mateo, bro.
Here is your winner.
What is Solo doing, bro?
Mateo.
Well, Lil Jimmy and R-Truth's imaginary crew.
So what's the call? The most unserious motherfucker in this fucking planet Earth, bro.
Mateo continues his streak of devastation, and now it's just punishment.
Yeah, wait, not, bro.
Headbutt after headbutt against Truth. Oh, and now
Oh, Jimmy.
Jimmy's on the way with a chair in hand.
Big brother who
Big Jim.
Sikoa has trying to woo back into his group.
Big Jim. In the
JC.
Mateo comes right in. JC attacks from behind.
And Solo Sikoa is yelling at JC.
There's a master plan for Solo that he wants.
Solo Sikoa wants Jimmy Uso back in the fold, but JC Mateo is ready to fight anything that moves.
He has said it is time to come home before the Big Jim, who comes to R-Truth's aid when he needed it.
So, what is it? Next week a 10 match, bro?
Angelo Dawkins, Montez Ford, they are back. The Street Profits making their way to the ring. We will hear from the tag team champs next.
Alright, we got a commercial. Yeah, back, fellas. Give me a second. Wait, what did you say, bro? Hold up. Imagine that name made anything, bro. JC Penny? Oh my god, nah, bro. Nah, bro, nah. Imagine? That's crazy. I'll be right back. Alright, we're back. We're back. Alright, so we still got later tonight, Jacob Fatu versus Andrade versus Carmelo Hayes, and we also got John Cena and Cody Rhodes coming up later on. Hey, look, Rey Mysterio was on my screen. Nice. Beautiful. What's happening here? The fine bat shot. I mean, I had the perfect picture. It's the one with John Cena holding the fucking titles in his the fucking title on his back. Actually, not the title. It was the never give up thing. Forgot.
I've told people till I was blue in the face how I felt it was gonna go, how I thought people would react to me. How were you feeling about WrestleMania 38?
So I was super excited about it all. I know
Cody.
we had gone through crazy turmoil to get I feel like it was like weeks leading up to it that we were like, is this gonna happen? And I knew that there were nerves and there was anxiety and we were having these conversations of what if. And I just remember you saying, what if they boo? And I just said, they're not.
Yeah.
It's WrestleMania. I knew that that wasn't gonna happen. And I'm so focused in, I'm sitting right next to, I'm in the middle of The Undertaker and Stephanie McMahon, and I have no idea. And then like, it took that second for like, boom, American Nightmare hits the screen. Just everybody just lost their complete minds.
No lies
That's a glimpse
detected,
of
bro.
What do you want to talk about with Cody Rhodes, presented by Wheatley American Vodka? Make sure you head over
I
to
did
Cody's
report on Twitter.
YouTube channel and subscribe there. What do you
Try
want
my
talk
best
about?
to
Those candid conversations with
not sleep on this
superstars
episode.
and legends, everything from the ring and beyond.
Because, you know,
The new
SmackDown's
episodes
always
drop
boring.
every other Wednesday.
I mean,
on
including
YouTube.
WWE's
And of course, coming up later
just not been
tonight,
it, bro.
everybody's anticipating this. The man who says he's set to ruin wrestling. The former champ determined to save it all. Cody Rhodes, John Cena, face to face here in Knoxville later on SmackDown.
Another face to face we see so many fucking times, bro.
You already know, baby. You already know. We in the building,
Ladies and gentlemen, please welcome the WWE Tag Team Champions.
Can't believe the Street Profits got Death for Bell, bro.
Wait, I sit back and I think where we
The Street Profits should never have been Death for Bell, bro. What about, bro? They are now the latest, well, one of the latest victims to Death for Bell. Their old theme song was fucking a fucking banker, bro.
Instead came the complete
And now they have to change it for this, bro? Come on, man.
Yeah, well, ultimately, the Street Profits held
We're not
on
the
to the
strip
gold
club, bro.
after an
Come on, man.
Epic battle with
Just saying, bro.
Braxium. However, they held on to it by default. It's not the kind of victory they would have wanted, or retention, I should say. But that scene of sheer chaotic devastation caused by the Wyatt Six.
Look at
still
that.
needs some
Basically, basically a sold-out SmackDown. And yeah, they're just straight quiet.
Knoxville, Tennessee. Oh, I love everything about you and what I have too. But let me rap to y'all real fast. This tag team division that we are part of, the greatest tag team division on any brand, any promotion, is on fire right now.
Talk to him.
But just like the gorilla fears us, make no mistake about it. Let's not forget who's leading the charge right now. The Street Profits.
I mean, hey, we got all these teams coming at us right now. You got DIY, Motor City Machine Guns, Fraxium, and now the Wyatts.
Sick. But you know what? Basically what Big Bro is saying is, it don't matter who it is. We'll happily defend these tag team championships against anybody.
Well, pump the brakes, because here is a duo who may have a major axe to grind with how things turned out last week. The absolute blur that is Fraxium.
The recent title challengers, Nathan Frazer and Axiom.
I mean, arguably, Fraxium were closing in on victory last week. We're in the death throes of the matches before that huge opportunity was ripped away from them.
Why Fraxium's theme song is gone, bro? Why Fraxium are also the newest victims to Death Bell?
Titles.
Even though they were Death Bell in the first place.
Get a fair shake last week, so.
Kenneth Clark, welcome to the stream, man. I appreciate it.
Fraxium, is it? Listen, man. Congratulations to you guys. You guys are on the roll.
Fraxium with a new theme song, bro. Shake my fucking head, bro. Oh my god.
Business last week, we kind of had y'all beat, bruh.
No wonder they get no reactions. They changed the fucking theme songs over and over again, bro.
But maybe you didn't. And I guess thanks to the Wyatts, we will never know.
Yeah, and now that those shenanigans from last week are behind us, I think it's fair to say that Fraxium and the Street Profits should run it back.
Okay. Sorry to interrupt, but Fraxium, let me see if I got this right. So your entire basis for getting a rematch is that the Street Profits never beat you, is that right? Well, let me rack my brain, but last time I checked, Street Profits, you never beat us. So, if you're gonna hand out title matches, we'll take one.
Well, it's now a free-for-all, isn't it?
And you know these two are not going to be quiet about it.
No. I'm pretty sure you losers have had like a million chances. And you nerds, didn't you just get here?
Whoa. That they just got here? See, I think you just got here, so why don't you do us all a favor and just shut up, Candace?
Yeah, please.
Hey, you shut up, idiot, okay? You shut up. The reason we had to bring in my beautiful wife here is to even the odds against whatever this is, okay? It's obvious. Everyone can see. There's a conspiracy in the tag team division to hold down the BTT ITW. And now, with the Wyatt 6 showing
I can't stand Tommaso, bro.
On the family, we don't talk about them. Forget that he said that. Scratch that. Back to business. You have all killed the tag team division that we built. Matter of fact, let's hold a moment of silence right now for the death of the SmackDown tag team division. Everybody stand up. Bow your heads.
Moment of silence.
A moment of silence begins now.
Yeah, good, nice silence, bro. Here comes the Wyatt 6.
Oh no, Wyatt 6!
Uncle Howdy.
Uncle Howdy and the Wyatt 6. Rowan takes out Motor City Machine Guns. Loomis off the top rope. A week ago they returned. Joe Gacy double clothesline.
Back to Bedlam in the SmackDown tag division.
Powerbomb on top of Axiom.
What is the motivation? What is the reasoning behind these attacks?
Nikki Cross.
Oh, Nikki.
What is she doing here? Takes out Candice LeRae. She came out of nowhere.
She absolutely terrifies me, as does the rest of the Wyatt 6.
Sister Abigail, Howdy delivers.
And they did it again, bro. Not gonna watch that. What a fucking waste of a segment, bro. It was literally a copy and paste from last week, bro. A copy and paste. What is this garbage, bro? What the fuck was that, bro? Come on. Come on. Like, we literally saw it last week. We saw it last week, and we have to see it again tonight. Same thing. There was not even a single change. Last week compared to this week, both the all the Wyatts came out. They attack everybody. Nikki Cross does the same thing, like jumping from whatever she jumps from, all the way to Candice and Sister Abigail, and that's it. And that's how we run the segment. Same thing, bro. Same thing. It was literally a copy and paste from last week, bro. What the fuck, man? I understand we're trying to get the Wyatts into it, but bro. For what? We already know they're good, bro. I don't know what they're gonna do with those stat titles, I'm gonna be honest. I don't know what we're gonna do. Are we gonna get like a fatal 5-way for those tag titles? Choose 2 members from the Wyatt sets to be in that match? Because I don't know what else we're gonna see. I don't know, man. I don't know what we're doing, bro. Come on, man. Hey, man. Should we turn it off already? Should we turn the stream off already? SmackDown's fucking boring, man. Jesus Christ, man. I can't stand SmackDown, bro. Seriously. I know Raw hasn't been the better show than SmackDown, but bro, SmackDown 3 hours, bro. I cannot stand it, man.
Over 100,000 Phil Saturday.
And it's this song again, bro. I'm trying to not crash out, bro. I'm trying to not crash out, bro. Please take out the song, bro. I hate the SmackDown intro song, bro. Or I should say the Selena Vega song, bro. Bro, this shit's literally sold out, bro. They selling this shit out for this garbage, bro? Oh, my lord.
Happened. SmackDown division was out here, but the shocking moment once again. The Wyatt
guess what's going to be 4 hours next week? AEW Dynamite next week. Dynamite on Wednesday is 4 hours, bro. Actually, I think it's for the next 2 weeks that they're gonna run 4-hour shows, bro. Like, what are we doing, bro? Who's gonna stay there for 4 fucking hours to watch AEW, bro? Come on, man. Fucking garbage, bro.
By Uncle Howdy himself. What to make of this? So many questions. We need answers.
You're so right about Nikki Cross. You're sitting here broadcasting. All of a sudden, you look off your left elbow, and she's right on top of things. Angel and
we're getting Ray Phoenix at least and Devon Evans. At least something that I can enjoy a little bit. Even though it's a squash match.
We're so happy that joining us here ringside, just off your right hand, Wade Barrett, is the new NXT North American Champion, Ethan Page. Congratulations. What a week out of you.
Hey, thank you so much. What a year for me, if I'm being honest.
I agree. Congratulations on your 12-month anniversary, capped off by capturing that championship. You're completely color coordinated. I don't know if a title has ever looked better on anybody than that on you, Ethan.
Couldn't agree more.
Defeated Ricky Saints. First time winning that title. Of course, the one-time NXT champion as well.
I love this song, man. Man, I love his entrance, man. His entrance, his theme song is great, man. Gives me chills, bro. Especially with that guitar, man.
Rey Fénix, who's been more than just a thorn in the side to Legado del Fantasma. He's topped Santos and Berto in singles action. Wait a few weeks ago, we were on the call as he earned a tag team victory against Los Garza as well.
Santos Escobar's clearly been impressed by Rey Fénix. Attempted to bring him into the fold of Legado del Fantasma, but was rebuffed by Fénix, and now there's some major bad blood between Legado del Fantasma and this scintillating luchador.
Your boy is bouncy.
Bouncy. Mr. Bouncy.
Carolina, weighing in at 190 pounds, Javon Evans!
Is he ever bouncy? The young rising star, Javon Evans. He has dropped jaws at NXT. He's springy. He's quick twitch. He's got a style you just love, and what a thrill it is for us to have Javon Evans here on SmackDown.
If you've not seen Javon Evans before, get ready to be shocked. NXT, voice of NXT, Vic Joseph, has been singing this man's praises for months to me now, completely redefining what is possible in that ring. And let me turn over to you.
Bro, they already have a gift of fucking Solo Sikoa earlier tonight, bro. That was quick as hell, bro.
And Javon Evans, along with Laredo Kid at Worlds Collide in just over a week's time. Who are you most concerned of that trio?
Listen, I wouldn't say concerned, but I'm here to specifically scout Rey Fénix. He came into my home turf. Ooh, he came into my home turf to say hello to the new champ. I wanted to come to his and say hello to his face.
You've got the best seat in the house right now to see exactly what this man can do.
Fénix off to a good start against Angel. Oh, but the headbutts come right in there, and now here comes
Evans.
Javon Evans and Berto.
Look at this.
First face of the young OG.
Berto beaten down on Evans early on, trying to establish the tone. Javon Evans, who on that WrestleMania weekend was in that memorable triple threat that
Berto
took.
Oh shit.
Stand and deliver. Now here he is with Worlds Collide right around the corner. That is going to be a thriller. What a day in LA on June 7th with Worlds Collide and then Money in the Bank.
Legado del Fantasma now looking to step it up too. They want to take back control of the world of Lucha. Whoa, that boy bouncing Rana.
He's bouncing.
Springboard off the ropes, Hurricane Rana. That
Look
boy
at this.
Rana
Oh, stunner.
Evans.
And Ethan Page has to be impressed with that. Ethan, you're in your 12-month NXT anniversary.
Correct.
How come Ethan Page
Rey
has had
Fénix.
so much success so quickly?
Oh, well, people get it wrong. They say that I take
Nah, bro, they're
shortcuts,
just
but
great.
actually I just choose the right road to travel on,
Oh.
and it's led me to a lot of success.
Smart man cold and calculating, and now Rey Fénix heading the same way for that success. Berto nowhere to hide.
Into the cover. And Berto able to get that shoulder up. Great action early on here.
Okay, we're getting commercial, but I can still watch the match, so we're gonna get some fun still.
Glad you're with us, Joe Tessitore, Wade Barrett, as we are joined by the NXT North American Champion, Ethan Page, here ringside on the call for this action between Rey Fénix, Javon Evans, Angel, and Berto.
Yeah, what an honor to have the champ here with us, getting his valuable insights. Of course, he's going to be there on the CW on Tuesday at NXT. Oh, nice. What can we expect from you this Tuesday, Ethan?
Well, I mean, anytime the champ is there, it's going to be a great, great night in Orlando. And everyone always looks forward to seeing this beautiful, beautiful
guys,
smile.
Wars Kawhi
One of the most
will be for
popular men
free.
on the planet, according to social media, that's for sure.
Is that right? Wars Kawhi for free on YouTube.
In Orlando thus far.
That's crazy.
And now he's going global.
Stephanie Walker, we got to wait for her until Monday. Because, yes, Stephanie Walker is in a qualifying matchup on Monday night. By the way, Stephanie Walker is the newest member of the Monday Night Raw roster.
South in a hurry for young Javon.
She will take on Liv Morgan and Ivy Nile in a Money in the Bank qualifying match. That is actually the final spot for the women's Money in the Bank ladder match.
That is the
Already got
Santos Escobar, the emperor
by
of
filling,
Lucha Libre.
and one more needed to be filled. So it's going to be either Stephanie Walker, Liv Morgan, or Ivy Nile. Which I'm expecting that to be... It's between Stephanie and Liv, of course.
And I'll say this, Santos Escobar
And I just don't know who's going to be, because
cool, calm, and collected,
Stephanie... Jesus Christ, by the way. Oh my lord.
Ethan Page, and Ethan Page, what are you making of Legado del Fantasma?
Ethan had impact there.
Honestly, I think they did that for me. It was right in front of me. Almost fell in my
Stephanie
lap.
Walker,
That was incredible.
she has a match next week on Worlds Collide. So I'm like, are they going to have Stephanie do double duty?
Destruction of the body.
I don't know. I don't know if they're going to make that happen. But yes, double duty maybe for Stephanie Walker. That might be pretty weird. And on the other side, it's going to be Liv Morgan, who doesn't have a match at Worlds Collide. Of course, she's not part of the Mexican or Latino groups and all that stuff.
Javon Evans, the 6'1", super
But guess he's not.
athlete.
I don't even know if he's Mexican or not, or Latino. I have no idea. But Javon Evans is at the show. He's going to be at Worlds Collide, and as well as Ethan Page. So, like, I guess anybody can be in at this point.
Referee's back turn. Of course, Berto's going to pounce.
I want Stephanie, that's for sure. I don't want to see Liv Morgan in it. I mean, Liv Morgan is not bad. I don't mind Liv Morgan, but it's like, if I had to choose between one of them, obviously Stephanie Walker. She'll be way more entertaining than Liv Morgan, that's for sure. Plus, we got couple of dream matches already built in for Stephanie Walker in the Money in the Bank ladder match, like Julia and Alexa Bliss, Roxanne Perez. I mean, the list goes on, bro. Naomi, for fuck's sake, and Rhea Ripley, bro? Oh my lord.
Javon Evans, and let me ask you this, champ. Ethan Page next to me, who's joined us for commentary.
I want Stephanie Walker, but they're probably going to give it to Liv.
Who you're going to be fighting
because Stephanie already has a match on Saturday, and Liv Morgan doesn't.
Canadian-born,
so hopefully that's not the case, but
traveled, greatest
I want
North
Stephanie
American
to win.
to ever hold the North American Championship. I don't really care where
Stephanie,
these wrestlers come from or what
I
they wear.
kind of hope she does double duty. I ain't gonna lie.
Mugs. This championship.
Oh fuck. Swagging, hold up. No. Come back. Come back. Oh, fuck. Wait, what's that quick? Wait a minute. Oh, there we go. Ah, okay. Let's fix this. Yeah, I'm going with Stephanie, that's for sure. Alright, there we go, it fits.
And this place will come unglued if this tag finally happens.
Both men down.
There
and
it is.
finally, here comes Phoenix. Springboard and a stomp. And now the kick attack.
Well, Phoenix doing it all on his own right now. This might be what you have to look forward to a week from tomorrow.
Oh my lord. Jesus Christ.
I could just see Ethan Page intently analyzing every single move of Rey Fenix here.
I told you I came here to scout. Oh!
He came to scout. Please, bro.
And the save from Berto.
Well, Berto just about in the nick of time.
Well, he looks to throw Phoenix out. Oh, it's a blind tag right there as he spins out with that spider kick. And Javon had the blind tag.
Oh, down goes Phoenix.
Illegal now is Javon Evans.
Oh, did you see how far away? Springboard, crossbody from miles away, but then taking the kick.
Javon Evans does not fly. That man floats. He must have helium in his veins. But all four men now wiped out. Let's take a look back at this athleticism. First of all, from the luchador Rey Fenix, who thought he had it won. No, not today, thanks to Berto.
All four of our competitors down and struggling to get back to their feet.
Are they chanting "This is awesome" because I'm sitting out here with you guys?
No, that would be the action in the ring. But keep up that confidence for another 8 days.
Might be wrong, Tess, but I'll let you have it.
I'm going
Well,
with Ethan Page on this.
Ethan,
Always awesome.
you're gonna get this is also a chance. Come, Wolves collide. Just not tonight, bro.
Ethan Page, as he says, a big year.
You have a big match coming up.
No, it's a big week for the industry when Ethan Page shows up. Get it right, Joe.
You're dang right. Huge week for NXT, too. Ooh.
Worlds Collide will be coming your way 3 p.m. Eastern time on WWE's YouTube channel in just 8 days. That spectacular day of action on June 7th. Both men back on their feet. Center of the ring. Back and forth they go. Javon Evans.
Wow, people are gonna get to watch Stephanie Valkyrie for free, bro. That's crazy, bro.
Look at the body control and then sitting out and looking to put her away right here.
People are getting Stephanie Valkyrie for free. That's crazy.
Yeah, Angel just about overcoming that unorthodox offense. And Ethan Page is shocked by what he's seeing.
I'm surprised he kicked out of that.
To show you how deep Javon Evans can dig. It's not all flashy with him. There's some real grit inside that young man. Just 21 years older. Uh-oh.
21 years
they're
old,
going
bro.
for
That's
here.
insane.
We've seen it before, trying to line it up.
Oh.
But instead, here comes Phoenix.
Well, Phoenix knew exactly what was coming there and knew he had to stop it in its tracks. Well, this one was going to get away from the team of Javon Evans and Rey Fenix in a hurry.
Jesus Christ, what a move.
Tightrope and the stomp.
Evans.
And now Javon is gonna fly.
Whoa!
Beautiful, man.
Come over here. Keep this in the ring, please.
Well, Javon Evans
Santos Escobar not happy with what he's seen, bro.
But what
are you looking at me? You looking at the champ?
Let's got a little preview of Worlds Collide right there. Ethan
Well, they
Page
both won
out
the
of his
championship.
chest,
They're gonna have it.
Oh, no, Ethan Page.
Oh, wait, Ethan Page.
Sends him over our announce desk.
What's the referee, bro?
Huge super kick. His glasses just went flying 10 feet as Javon Evans laid him out.
Phoenix is down.
Wait, Umberto.
Ethan Page is
There's
down.
a roll-up. There's a roll-up.
Nope.
Attempted to steal a quick one was Berto, but too fast is Javon Evans.
Beautiful.
Red Dot Evans. And the big kick on the outside. And the young Rising Star is putting on a show.
And again.
Oh, what is Paige doing?
A distraction from Santos Escobar. Referee did not see a thing.
What in the world is Ethan Page doing?
Well, he shouldn't have squared off to Ethan Page, who was minding his own business.
MTY Los Garza.
That's what you get.
Wow.
That was a spectacular showing. An absolute Los Garza.
Los Garzas with a huge win tonight, bro.
Well, break that one down. Massive momentum builder for Los Garza and Santos Escobar ahead of Worlds Collide.
You know, you're sitting here lauding Ethan Page. What an honor it is to have him on our broadcast here. And then he interrupts what was a spectacular showing from Javon Evans. That young man came up here and put forth an incredible effort.
Well, he should have focused on his match instead of squaring up with my guest at ringside on commentary.
You gotta be kidding me, Wade Barrett.
Minding his own business.
Guest on commentary. Flew over the entire match. Evans looked great there.
I'm not going to complain at all about Evans, but he should have minded his own business, then none of that would have happened.
What the hell?
We won't stop. Not until we get what's old. What's old.
What's just happened, bro? Why is The Rock on my screen, bro? Get the fuck out of my screen, you ball fraud, bro. Jesus Christ, bro. Why is a ball fraud in my screen, bro? Man, it doesn't even show up to TV, bro. Yeah, bro. But why is a ball fraud on my screen, bro? Just saying. Ooh. Wait a minute. By the way, guys, Mariah May is no longer with AEW, and it looks like those deals that she's setting up with WWE are about to be done. And it's very likely that Mariah May is about to show up to WWE. I don't even know where she's going. I don't know if she's going to NXT or she's going to Monday Night Raw or Friday Night SmackDown. I don't even know she's going to the development brand. I might have her on the development brand for a little bit and then go straight to Raw or SmackDown. I would do that just for a little bit, I would say, for Mariah May. But comparing both brands, I think Raw needs more Mariah May more. That's just my opinion. I think Raw needs her badly, in my opinion. Because SmackDown's already loaded with female talent. So I think it's up for Raw to actually get him. And yeah. But yeah. Rey Fenix and Javon Evans fucking cooked in this match. Fortunately, they lost it all.
Qualified for Money in the Bank, and you can experience the non-stop excitement of Money in the Bank in LA with On Location. Of course, that's the official fan hospitality partner of WWE. You get the unrivaled access, the unmatched service, the great experiences. You can find your package at onlocationexp.com/WWE. We have a record-breaking crowd here in Knoxville for WWE, and it's Sign of the Night, Wade Barrett.
Yeah, and I think there's some record-breaking temperatures because I'm melting, and this sign game is also red hot. Our mayor will choke slam your mayor. That's Mayor Kane of Knoxville, one of my favorites, pledging allegiance to Chelsea Green,
you know
just
what?
like me and Joe Test.
No, I do not do that.
The home of the EST, the American Nightmare. We will see him later on face-to-face with John Cena.
Of course, Glenn Jacobs, Hall of Famer Kane, the current mayor of Knox County, Tennessee, where we are tonight. Zelina Vega, fresh off.
Wait a minute.
Hitting a code red off
We
the
went
top
from
of
the SmackDown theme song to Stephanie's. Wait. We went from the SmackDown theme song.
Crooked Zelina Vega.
What do you mean by
We went from
that?
SmackDown's theme song to Zelina Vega's theme song.
Having
What the
just
fuck?
defeated
It's like there's no difference, bro.
Chelsea Green.
A woman has been
What the fuck?
disfigured thanks to our United States
I
champion.
forgot which theme song was playing, bro.
The physicality of this game you have to deal with, and Chelsea Green is dealing with the realities now with a broken nose.
Yeah, I was saying the same thing, bro. They were playing the SmackDown theme song or Zelina Vega's theme song, bro. Oh my goodness.
Would you please look at Chelsea Green's protective mask?
And who can blame her? She's got a busted nose. Joe, I've just had a quick scan on social
How many
media.
times are we gonna see this, by the way?
Calling Chelsea Green.
Every week is the
This
same fucking
hideous.
garbage, bro.
Have some sympathy for the
It's either
woman.
Zelina versus Piper, Zelina versus Chelsea, Zelina versus Alba Fire every damn week, bro. Fuck, man.
I don't need this.
Oh,
I don't need Chelsea on a stick.
Thank you
Why
very
am I
much,
being
Chelsea.
Same fucking garbage,
You
man.
hold it in front of
Please,
your face. You
take
look
this
so
home.
much
I'm sure
better.
you want it as a collector's
I'll keep
item.
that one, yeah. They're going on eBay later.
Oh.
Nice. And look, here's the deal. When it comes to the Secret Service, you don't desecrate the breathing apparatus of an entertainment goddess like Chelsea Green and get away with it. Alba Fire doing exactly what she's employed to do right now.
She is jumping on Zelina Vega early in this non-title match here. Zelina, of course, the undersized underdog who answers every call. Time and again, so gritty.
Well, this is one she should not have answered. She should have stayed home where it's much safer because Alba Fire is not going to let you get away with what you did at Saturday night's main event to Chelsea Green.
Alba was trying to go for the sidewalk slam, instead counter into the head scissors and into the cover quickly is Vega. Alba's been in control early on, but just always these moments with Zelina Vega where she can try to counter and try to be crafty.
Well, she's always fighting from underneath.
Oh, yeah.
I don't mean this impolitely, but she is undersized, much like
It's
her
so weird
mentor,
seeing Alba
Rey
Fire
Mysterio,
wrestle
and it's never really caused
with a
him
suit,
any
bro.
issues, but this is a
Yes,
highly motivated
Alba Fire is
Fire,
wrestling on a suit.
veteran Scotswoman with a major mean streak.
I can
And a
tell
point to
how
prove this
uncomfortable she is
in front of Chelsea Green.
with
Incredibly
the
skilled,
suit
of course.
while wrestling, bro. I can't
Another
really tell, bro.
opportunity for Zelina. She was able to counter that attack.
Can you wrestle with
Alba
a
Fire
suit,
as
bro?
well.
You're crazy, bro.
Zelina Vega has been a major thorn in the side of the Green regime over the past several weeks. Handing L after L after L. Well, that has to stop tonight.
There's the victory against Piper Niven, the 3 consecutive victories against Chelsea Green, what we saw at Saturday night's main event down there in Tampa, retaining the Women's United States Championship. And now Fire turning it right around into that corner and slamming Zelina Vega.
And you just see every single time Vega starts to get a little head of steam, she gets shut down by the much more powerful Alba Fire.
Rana, she puts herself in position, and Alba Fire rolls out of the ring.
We'll regroup on the outside. Piper Niven, fellow Secret Service member, talking some tactics, and it's tactics that are paying off.
And like that,
It's what you call a pendulum bullhammer. Right to the jaw. Should have aimed for the nose.
A little payback?
Yeah, a little payback. Teach Selena a valuable lesson.
And again.
Oh,
don't boss it, Selena.
Able to counter that and
Oh,
put
God.
her in position. And look at Chelsea's up on the apron. She's lined up potentially for a 619, and Chelsea gets up on the apron.
Well, Chelsea has
and then Piper trips her up as she was revving the engine.
There you go, devastation. That one was very close to the nose there.
And after
right
all
now,
that,
we are pledging
would you please
allegiance
sit down,
to the
Wade?
green regime.
Oh my God, and we have a commercial. Why is there a commercial doing Selena Vega versus Alba Fire, bro? Why? Why is there a commercial? I don't get it. I just hope Selena Vega doesn't boss this one now, bro. That'll be fucking hilarious, bro. That'll be funny as hell if she botches this one night for a second straight week in a row. Seriously, man, don't let Selena Vega do another 619, bro. Oh, that'll be ridiculous. And yes, there you have it. Mariah May is about to be on television in the near future. So, my opinion is, or my prediction, before we get to SummerSlam, she's showing up, bro. That's what I'm going to say. Before SummerSlam, she's going to be there. So, let's say during the Evolution build-up, maybe? I think that's a little too early. Who knows? SummerSlam is probably the date for Mariah May. But like I said before, Mariah May needs to join the Monday Night Raw roster. I think they need her way more, in my opinion.
Back here in Knoxville, capacity crowd of 14,600 as Zelina Vega, the Women's United States champion, in there against Alba Fire. After that woman right there, Chelsea Green, a week ago, her nose was broken when she was defeated by Zelina Vega. And then earlier tonight, complaining to general manager Nick Aldis, saying, I demand that she is stripped, that Zelina is stripped. I demand I get my championship back. Aldis laughed it off and gave us this match.
Well, this for Zelina Vega right here in Knoxville, Tennessee, is a little taste of what we call Southern justice. Your just desserts for a ruthless, barbaric attack on Chelsea Green at Saturday night's main event.
Don't you always marvel, though, at how the diminutive Zelina Vega, with all that spirit, all that heart, constantly just tries to find a way to fight back, like moments like that, Wade.
Yeah.
Just like that.
Bouncing off the ropes, driving that knee into the side of Alba Fire, gets a little breathing room for Zelina Vega. And you just sense that Zelina Vega is making this beatdown worse than it ever had to be by constantly kicking out and having the audacity to fight back.
Remember, Cody Rhodes and John Cena will be face-to-face later tonight, right here on Friday Night SmackDown, live from Knoxville. Rhodes and Cena still to come your way.
This audience is just taunting Chelsea Green at ringside, who's had to deal with a lot over the past several days. And the only thing that's going to make it better is seeing Zelina Vega get beat down.
Fire tracking her down again as Vega looks to land that elbow. And now the big boot as Fire came in offensively.
Well, Vega can scramble like no other, and she's built up a major head of steam here.
And now the scrappy women's titleist comes in with the clothesline and another.
It's all going wrong for the green regime once again. It's like deja vu when it comes to Zelina Vega.
This match is way. This match is lasting way too long, bro. My goodness, bro.
She comes flying into the corner and delivers the knees.
They're trying to have Zelina Vega with her revenge match
And now Zelina,
after that horrendous performance last week.
Perhaps an opportunity for what she does best.
I mean, it wasn't horrendous, but that's just one night especially.
Viva la Vega!
Viva la Vega!
Hooks the leg. And the kick out by Fire.
Well, that might have been Zelina Vega's biggest shot of victory here.
Alba Fire's doing better than Chelsea Green and Piper Niven, that's for sure.
Meanwhile, Chelsea Green.
Well, actually, I don't know about Piper Niven, but
with her yelling right in the face of Zelina Vega. Vega looking for the suplex, gets locked up by Alba Fire.
Alba Fire's just too big and too strong to take a move like that from Zelina Vega.
Meanwhile, the counter when she went for the vertical suplex. And now here goes Vega back up. Right to the top. Looking for the moonsault.
Oh, she missed the moonsault.
Rolls out of the way. And now Alba Fire goes up top wave.
So durable is Alba Fire.
Oh, nice.
Devastating.
This looks like it's over. How in the
Selena
world
kicks
did
out.
Vega find a way out of that?
And that simply angers Alba Fire even worse. Take another look at Zelina Vega converting this suplex into a stunner, but then eating this huge swanton bomb, kicking out, and now find herself majorly on the wrong side of the tracks.
Whoa, whoa, whoa.
Oh my God,
Whoa.
put it back on.
No, there's the broken nose.
Put
and the
it
bruising around
back
the eyes.
on.
Oh, she tried to use the mask as a weapon, but she smacked Piper instead.
Well, now Piper Niven has a nose to
Chelsea.
match.
And now chasing Vega with that broken nose. Oh, that could have been dangerous as Alba nearly ran into the face.
Ah, there it is.
We got a code red.
Code red, and she got it. Yep, she got it.
Here is your winner, the Women's United States Champion, Zelina Vega!
She always finds a way lately.
Well, Chelsea Green has a broken nose. Now Piper Niven has a broken nose. Who's next? Alba Fire. What an absolute disgrace once again from Zelina Vega.
What do you mean, bro? It's a 3-on-1 situation, bro. And Zelina Vega just won, bro. Again.
You follow the plan, we will win.
Without using the 619. Yay, finally.
Do you?
She won without using the 619. That's insane, bro.
Black mass after black mass after black mass after black mass, sacrificing myself for you. Do you understand that I gave up my chance to be in this match tonight for you? I've done it twice. I've won. I've succeeded. You win this one match tonight, and I will guide you. I will make sure that we are Mr. Money in the Bank. That we go on. What do you mean we? Who do you think got you in this position?
I did. Look, Mike, I appreciate everything you're trying to do for me.
I appreciate you sacrificing yourself for me, taking the black mask multiple times, helping me win the Andre the Giant Battle Royal. But nobody told you to do that. Look, I'm gonna run the play exactly like we designed it. But what brought me to the dance is my talent. It's the fact that I go out there and I do it better than anybody else does. I put up 40 points on the board on a bad day. I'm him. And I need for you to let me be him. We good? All right. Well, let's do the thing, man. What is it? Melo don't miss, and we are... Oh, see. Let's do this thing, man. Let's go, Melo in the bank.
See Melo in the Money in the Bank qualifier coming up.
That was
Damian
awkward.
Priest is ready to move on.
All right.
What's next for Priest? We will hear from him live next.
Damian Priest.
Fanatics Fest NYC.
Yeah, bro. Zelina Vega just put on a classic, bro. Wait, no, not classic. Not a classic. I meant this.
This is a certified hood classic. This is a certified hood classic.
This is a certified hood classic.
This is a certified hood classic. This is a certified hood classic. This is a certified hood classic.
Certified hood classic with Zelina Vega, bro. Says no one, by the way. But by the way, yeah, Zelina Vega, they even used the 619 tonight to beat Alba Fire. Nice. Fuck, do I miss Rey Mysterio, man. On TV. He makes my life better every fucking day, bro. And there's no one that can deny me of that. He makes my life better every fucking day. Speaking of Rey, Dominic, he fucking used, well, not used, but he just did a tattoo. Yes, he tattooed one of Rey's actual tattoos, which is right in his chest. I think it's like the eagle type of things. I forgot what was it called, but yes, the same tattoos that Rey has, Dominic now has them, bro. Talking about paying tribute to your pops. It's fucking great, man. It's the same. Well, Rey's ones are like a little bit bigger, but the ones that Dominic has, man, fucking fantastic, bro.
June 7th. Here's your full schedule for the weekend of Money in the Bank Saturday, from LA. That'll get underway at 7 p.m. Eastern, 4 local time in LA, streaming on Peacock. But remember, Worlds Collide, 3 p.m. Eastern on the WWE YouTube channel. The post-show, the full day, the countdown show starts at 5 Eastern. This is a spectacular day of action coming your way next weekend, June 7th from LA. And Julia will be in it on the women's side.
Julia!
Throughout my entire career, even back when I started in Japan, I had one goal. It's not to be the best. Everyone say that. It's hollow and empty. My goal is to be indisputable. You can love me or hate me, admiration or disgust. It means nothing, but I'm impossible to deny.
Julia is going to Money in the Bank.
My opponent doesn't matter because I only view them as an opportunity to build upon my legacy. Evidence you cannot refute. SmackDown, you will see. I will hit harder, move faster, think sharper, and conquer everything just like I've always done. The question isn't who's going to let me. It's who's gonna stop me. 止めれるもんなら止めてみな。
He just cut a better promo than anybody on the women's roster, bro. Actually, Alessa Bliss is the other one. There's Julia.
I see you, Zelina. But I see that title more.
Soin, are you scared, bro? Soin, are you scared, Julia? Soin is scared, Julia.
Please welcome Damien.
Julia? Scared Julia.
Wait, I think about this.
I think Selena's scared Julia, bro.
Long and damaging road to endure that's been traveled by Priest to meet Drew McIntyre every step of the way, match after match, fight after fight, Sin City Street style, no matter where or how, and now with the last echo of a steel cage slamming.
Yeah, this was last Saturday night's main event. 12-month blood feud between these two coming to a head. One of the most intense matches of the year. Priest finally putting McIntyre down for good with that devastating concerto, and then Priest able to exit the cage in the most dominant fashion possible after the most
I think Selena's scared Julia, bro. I'm gonna lie.
of his career. What a
Here's her next women's United States champion, by the way,
pride of
Julia.
Puerto Rico himself.
I don't know what Damien Priest is doing here, but yeah.
Tennessee. Ever since I beat Drew on Saturday, it's like I'm breathing in fresh air. You know, there was a time where if I lived on a street and we were beefing with another street, that war could go, man, that war could go for years. But in WWE, you have a beef with somebody, you have a match and it's over. But Drew and I, we went well over a year, and that's not normal. But we took that beef into a cage. Now I can feel it, you can see it in my face. We went to war. At the end of this war, Saturday night's main event, I gave him a concerto. I walked out the door and I put his ass in the past.
No wise.
Now, I know Drew is somewhere recovering from his scrambled brains, but I know he's watching. So I want to say something to you, Drew. I still can't stand your ass. But the Drew McIntyre that stepped in that cage wasn't the guy that hides behind his phone on social media. That was the old Drew, the warrior, and I appreciate that. Now, I'm not gonna ask what's next for Damian Priest. I'm gonna tell you, I'm gonna tell the locker room. It's the same thing I wanted when I came to SmackDown, championships. Now, this war cost me an opportunity in being in Money in the Bank, but that doesn't mean I don't have my eyes on a certain champion. Somebody who I have unfinished business with, and a champion that I consider the most badass champion right now.
Jacob Fatu.
Y'all know who it is, Jacob Fatu. Now, Jacob, I respect the hell out of you, man. This is me. I know where you came from. I know what you had to live through. I know what it feels like to stand in this ring. I know what it feels like to stand in this ring as a champion. Real talk, I'm proud of you. Congratulations. That's real. What I don't respect is the crew that follows you around. Check that. What I don't respect is the crew you follow around. At some point, you and I are gonna get in this ring, and we're gonna handle business, but that's for you and me. And if your crew, your so-called family wanna get involved, they could catch a fresh one too. I don't want it to be a nickname anymore. I don't want it to be a moniker. I want it to be a fact. Damian Priest is and forever will be El Campeón. Wepa!
Wow. Damian Priest, the kind of competitor who does not do well unless he's in possession of or in the hunt for gold. When he has a certain Samoan werewolf in his line of sight.
I love how direct he was.
Oh, yes.
Ask and ye shall receive.
This timing could be better.
Jacob Fatu.
A lot of acknowledgement right there.
I'll see you around, Damian Priest.
The U.S. champ, Jacob Fatu, or Wade, as we often note when this moment happens, he's this human form of
So, what y'all say? Does Jacob Fatu lose tonight?
The Samoan werewolf.
So we can get Damian Priest and Jacob Fatu for the U.S. title?
Triple threat match scheduled for one fall. Introducing first, he is the United States champion, the Samoan werewolf, Jacob Fatu.
Well, I will applaud the remarkable restraint of Fatu there, leaving Damian Priest for now because he has business to take care of. Triple threat qualifying match to get into Money in the Bank next.
I'll say this. There's one guy who's coming cold for this match, and that is Andrade. Andrade didn't even got a promo talking about his qualifying matchup, any of that. He's been on a losing streak. He hasn't done that much of anything important. Meanwhile, Carmelo Hayes has a promo every week. Hell yeah, he just had a promo talking about the Money in the Bank qualifying matchup. Jericho Fatu already did it one for himself. He's the US champion, so it's like, Andrade is fucking cold right now, bro. He needs something, bro. He can just have a Money in the Bank qualifying match and that's it. Yes, you will, bro. It's best for business, bro. Save us, Julia, from this fucking terrible United States title picture, bro. Hey, you know why that? Deal with it, bro. Deal with it, bro. Make it happen next week. I don't know, man. Next week or the after the Money in the Bank after. I mean, SmackDown the Money in the Bank. Soina's done, bro. She's cooked, bro. Her time has run out, and here comes Julia taking the title for her. And it's something I don't even mind, bro. Yeah, I was literally saying the same thing. So he says, I just want a little progression. Didn't we get this Wyatt attack last week? Why must we have literally repeat segments, bro? And I completely agree with you, bro. Because that segment was just not it, bro. It was the same thing that we saw from last week. Same fucking thing, bro. Oh wait, no, I don't want this one. Hold up, guys. Give me a second.
opponent, accompanied by The Miz from Boston, Massachusetts, weighing in at 210 pounds. He is the winner of the 2025 Andrade the Giant Memorial Battle Royal, Carmelo Hayes!
And for Melo, this time of year should bring back some great memories. Last year, won a Money in the Bank qualifying match, found a way to come up with a stunning win over Randy Orton and Tama Tonga. And now with Dre, the 10-pound gold medallion Dre in hand.
Yeah, don't forget about Dre, whatever you do. Melo added to this match thanks to his mentor, The Miz, who negotiated an opportunity through GM Oldest. Miz has been doing everything he can to get Melo to the top of this industry. What a benevolent mentor The Miz is. Never thought I'd say those words.
Very interesting take there, as last week Miz told him to give up the spot in the Money in the Bank.
No distraction
Qualifying.
On Jacob Fatu allowed Melo to pounce, although it hasn't worked.
All right, so here's the deal here. We've got 4 of the spots for the men's Money in the Bank ladder match set. Seth Rollins, Penta, LA Knight, and Solo Sikoa Way.
Yeah, I like that you brought Solo Sikoa. How fascinating would it be to see Solo Sikoa and Fatu competing against each other in
That'll be
Money
sick.
in the
I'm
Bank?
gonna
Do
lie.
they team
Give me a
up?
second,
Do they
guys.
rip each other apart? Does Fatu fall in line behind Sikoa? A lot of questions. Very intriguing.
Spark early out of Andrade in there against Jacob Fatu. Look at how quickly Andrade is managing with his ring generalship. Cross body comes flying in, looking to win this thing right away, but immediately Fatu kicks out and Carmelo Hayes goes on the attack.
So fast moving is Carmelo Hayes. Major history between him and Andrade. Of course, they had that best of 7 series last
that was awesome.
year. There was no satisfactory conclusion to it. Maybe we'll get one tonight. Oh, perfect timing from the Samoan Werewolf just as Melo took flight. What a connection right on the point of the jaw.
And the chance of Fatu. When he does that shake and shimmer, you know, the Miz grabs his foot.
What the hell?
Oh, dear.
As he was lined up to come out and dive attack, and that's not going to go over well. Melo back in the ring, looking for the roll-up, but instead, Fatu hangs on to it.
How many times has the Miz put his body on the line to help Melo? He's taken black mass after black mass after black mass. Now he gets in the face of Jacob Fatu.
Meanwhile, Andrade back in to take advantage.
Look at the shape Andrade's in.
How would you like to be the Miz right
now? Oh my God, start running, Miz. I don't think you're fast enough, that's a problem.
Andrade came diving after Fatu. Fatu met him with a right hand. And he sends the Miz right into the barrier.
Well, thanks for coming, Miz. Your mentorship days may end right now.
Watch out.
Oh, shit.
Destructive
Miz is
running
out.
hip attack. The Miz is laid out on the outside.
All right.
There's a price to pay, Wade. There was a price to pay.
We need a stretcher. We need an ambulance. We need an entire hospital. The Miz is toast. Thanks to Jacob Fatu.
And numerous referees are out to check on the Miz after. And now Melo is taking a peek over to make sure he's okay. And a headbutt comes crashing in on Melo.
Yeah, the desire to win Money in the Bank is so great. You neglect the fact that you have to get in there with this barbarian that is Jacob Fatu, who can change your entire life in an instant, and not in a good way.
Isn't that the truth?
Oh no, Melo.
Oh, what's he doing? He's sending him over on our announce desk.
Yeah, this
he just laid him out there.
This terrifies me. I do not like being in close proximity to Jacob Fatu. The one-man removal crew.
Carmelo Hayes.
Melo was able to smash him from behind.
Thank you, Melo.
And curb that offensive attack for a moment.
Protect us two in the process.
Yes.
Thanks, Melo. Good lad.
Meanwhile, back in the ring, Andrade and Melo. Remember, for the majority of last year, they went back and forth with their 7-match series that was finally interrupted by LA Knight in the end, but it was a thriller.
Oh, these two hate each other. And they hate the fact that they're kind of about as good as each other. There's not a piece of paper that you can fit between them, but they can't both win this evening.
Who won?
Well, Eddie Guerrero shimmer there. I don't think a Mexican like Andrade would appreciate that.
Oh man, Fatu so explosive.
And once again, Fatu's ability to shrug off major attacks and bounce back like nothing has happened just leaves me slack-jawed.
He has incredible resistance and recovery as he smashes Andrade with the headbutt and delivers one to Melo as well.
We're still commercial break, right? Yeah, I think we are.
United States champion.
Oh, gas, no breaks.
No breaks, he declares.
I wouldn't want it any other way when I'm watching Jacob Fatu do his thing.
Big uppercut from Jacob Fatu, who just screamed out, Fatu, all gas, no breaks, as we are in the midst of this men's Money in the Bank qualifier triple threat match. Jacob Fatu on the attack, but the running hip comes up empty against Andrade and Carmelo Hayes.
Melo was trying to hold Andrade in the place, but knew he had to get out of the way too from a charging Jacob Fatu. And now all three men laid out, weighed up. Not quite.
A chance to battle in LA. Who will join the 4 men who have already punched their ticket to men's Money in the Bank? Seth Rollins, Penta, LA Knight, and the dynamic of Solo Sikoa when you consider Jacob Fatu is in this triple threat. Meanwhile, Carmelo Hayes trying to get there right now.
Connecting with La Mystica, not quite enough to put away Andrade. Melo for months now been trying to step up to the very top level here. What a victory against 2 opponents of this caliber would be a massive statement.
Keep in mind, Melo had a unique advantage earlier when the Miz was out here to support him and stopped one of the offensive assaults of Jacob Fatu. Well, Jacob Fatu took care of that as he attacked the Miz with the big shot into the timekeeper barrier, and the Miz has been brought back for medical attention, so no advantage for Melo, as would you look at Andrade off the rope, but the senton from Fatu comes in.
Wow, you pull out a Spanish fly and you don't even get to do a pin because Jacob Fatu turns up and wrecks shop. I mean, you went for a broke Andrade. It looked incredible, but look at what you are up against.
Fatu has his prey lined up. Jump up moonsault opportunity is thwarted by Andrade.
Yeah, Andrade lying in wait there. Perfect moment to strike. You have to pull off something special, something unanticipated against Jacob Fatu. Where are we going here?
Moonsault attempt, doubles it up and lands it. And right at the last second, Melo saves it.
Well, I'll tell you right now, Money in the Bank is the kind of matchup that's really going to suit the likes of Andrade and Carmelo.
Andrade does that perfectly, though.
Movers,
Good God.
such incredible reflex.
He does that. He does that moonsault perfectly, man. Lands on his feet and he gets the moonsault. Beautiful, man.
14,600 here in Knoxville. And in just moments, they will see Cody Rhodes and John Cena face to face, but right now they are chanting with respect, as it has been awesome in this triple threat to see who advances to the men's Money in the Bank ladder match next week in LA. It's a 7 p.m. Eastern start time, streaming on Peacock.
Double DDT there from Melo.
Could it be Melo? Jacob Fatu breaks it up.
Fatu on the back foot, and oh my. That is the last thing you want to look at. Those eyes burning a hole inside here. Now it's time to prove you really are him. Boom, poison rod around the top of the head. Fatu's down.
Executed beautifully. And such an opportunity now for Melo. Into the cover, hook in the leg. And that left shoulder getting up from Andrade.
Yeah, late kick out from Andrade, a man who exudes class and style.
Good offensive run from Melo, the first 48. The attack on Andrade, looking to win. You can see him trying to shake things off here in Knoxville, Tennessee.
Staring up to the heavens, watching those briefcases swinging away above his head. This is what it's all about. Dig deeper than you ever have done before, Melo.
Andrade bringing him back out to the floor. Toe-to-toe they go. These two who put forth such a fierce rivalry in 2024. The intention, 7-match series.
You just cannot take your eye off.
Look at those eyes.
Jacob Fatu for more than 10 seconds. And look where they're lined up. Remember what happened to The Miz just minutes ago.
He had to be taken
Andrade
out by
and Carmelo in trouble.
And now Fatu's got both of them lined up. Here he comes, Fatu.
Oh no, Jesus!
They separated, and Fatu missed. And he
Fatu
went
might be
through
done,
the
actually.
barrier himself. Fatu is down.
Holy
He's
shit!
down.
Why is there a commercial? Bruh.
This is the aftermath as the massive, explosive 285 pounds of a full-speed Jacob Fatu just went running.
They could have just capitalized, bro.
Empty.
But no, they went straight to commercial, bro.
And Carmelo Hayes together.
So that gives time for Jacob Fatu to breathe, bro.
And Fatu is down.
I don't get it.
And does not look good. Meanwhile, Andrade and Melo back in the center of the ring to determine it.
Well, Jacob Fatu has been dog-walked, and the only person capable of dog-walking Fatu is Fatu himself.
And the crowd reacting as the chant of "We want tables" for a moment looked like it was going to be delivered on.
They don't deserve it, Melo. All kinds of tricks being pulled on now. Referee's got eyes on it, but there's no disqualifications here.
Still chair in the hands of Andrade.
Competitors know it.
He gets tripped up as Melo was smart to go low there and take that option away.
What on earth is Melo cooking up here? That drop kick to the knee saved him from a chair shot to the cranium. And now...
Oh, and a big kick right to the gut by Andrade.
And once again, we talked about it earlier, it's the reflexes of these two that is their primary advantage, and that's exactly what you need in a ladder match like the Money in the Bank ladder match. Fast thinking, faster moving.
Melo again swiping at the leg.
We want tables. We want tables.
Oh, what unique offense there from Melo.
Just utilizing that leverage weight.
Using the bounce of the ropes, spinning Andrade, landing on the back of his neck and his head. And with Fatu down, now ain't the time to celebrate, Melo. Now is the time to go for the kill. There's blood in the water. Punch your ticket for Los Angeles.
Shoulders are down. Count of two. And double clothesline as both men are down. The big story that is developed in our men's Money in the Bank qualifying triple threat match is what happened moments ago with Jacob Fatu.
Oh, yeah, we've seen many people bust through that timekeeper's area over the years, but that was about the most cataclysmic collision I have ever witnessed. Fatu has barely moved since, and for all intents and purposes, this is now one-on-one.
Andrade and Carmelo Hayes to determine who will be the 5th member of the men's Money in the Bank ladder match coming your way next weekend from Los Angeles.
And if you are either one of these two left in the ring, you want to finish this as quickly as possible. Count most men out, but this is Jacob Fatu we're talking about.
Carmelo up in position, but quick to get to his feet was Andrade. These two.
Victor, even from here, as they scale the heights. Oh no, of course.
Fatu's back up!
Back from the dead!
Fatu is back up somehow!
Oh! It's like an assisted Spanish fly. Assist by the man who we thought was down. We thought he was out.
How does he do this time and again? Fatu! Swanton into the cover to get some Money in the Bank. And Andrade breaks it up.
Normal rules just do not apply when you're dealing with Jacob Fatu. All bets are off after what should have been the death blow to Jacob Fatu in this match. He bounces back and almost grabs victory, but how much is left in the tank of any one of these 3 men?
4 qualifiers. Who will be number 5? Andrade, Melo, Fatu.
The dogs are off the chain now.
When he gains momentum, when he gains control, you got to give everything you can. Looking for the Samoan drop as Melo tries to fight back, and that spinning back elbow by Andrade. Shoulders are down.
That was a double pin.
Double pin.
You can't have 2 winners, but regardless, even 2 men pinning him.
Oh, I saw Shakur and JC, bro.
Oh, and look at the entryway. Solo Sikoa, who has already made his way into Money in the Bank. And JC Mateo.
Ostensibly down here to cheer their man on and perhaps provide a little assistance to Jacob Fatu, as much as Fatu likes to do things on his own.
Off the springboard for Melo, looking for the win.
Desperate times call for desperate measures. Solo Sikoa apparently has a game plan here with JC Mateo in tow.
You can hear Solo Sikoa yelling out support. Remember, CENA and Cody will be face-to-face in mere moments. That's at the conclusion of this thrilling Money in the Bank qualifying triple threat match.
Check out that look in the eye of Jacob Fatu. He doesn't seem too pleased that Solo and Mateo are out here. At times, Fatu just wants to walk alone. Oh, my God.
He is doubling up, looking for the Samoan drop, but he hits it on Andrade.
After Melo scrambled out of there just when he could. Wait up.
Now he's lining up what he does best. That jump up, mighty moonsault.
Don't saw miss.
Andrade gets out of the way. Melo.
Oh, Melo.
Nothing but net looking for it right here. Andrade at the last possible second.
Oh, God.
Jacob's about to lose this match.
Second. He's trying to deliver the message, but instead the roll up by Melo. Melo, does he have it? Countering it is Andrade. Back and forth. The seesaw continues to get to Money in the Bank.
There's still no separating these two. Oh, nice back elbow to the jaw.
First 48 by Melo. That spinning elbow by Andrade.
2 men out cold, 1 werewolf stirring. And Solo Sikoa and JC Mateo lock on.
June 7th in LA.
Solo Sikoa already qualified for the Money in the Bank ladder match. Jacob Fatu was to be next.
Trying to gain entry here in front of 14,600.
That would be pretty weird seeing Solo Sikoa and Jacob Fatu though
on Rocky Top
in the ladder match.
And they have been rocking
because there can only be one winner.
pipe down on the top of his head, and this is Jacob Fatu about to dog walk some people.
From the implant DDT to just tossing Melo into the corner. And now delivering that running hip attack. And again,
just
the implant of that on Andrade.
No defending that if you're Andrade. Double jump moonsault.
There it is.
He lands it, but Solo's up on the apron.
What is Solo Sikoa doing?
What's the match over?
He's saying do it again. Meanwhile, he could have gotten into the cover there.
Well, Andrade's a hell of a competitor.
Oh, JC Mateo's ordering him around.
Oh, Jimmy.
Look who's here! Are you kidding me?
Jimmy's back.
Jimmy Uso has arrived!
Oh!
Oh, no!
Andrade!
Would you look at the ring now with Andrade delivering the message!
Oh my, Andrade wins!
Delivered the message! Here is your winner, Andrade!
Andrade with a massive
the
win.
confusion that Solo Sikoa caused, the arrival of Jimmy Uso, and then Andrade takes advantage.
Well, Fatu had this
Andrade
match.
wins.
Jimmy Uso shows up after the distract from Mateo.
Wow, I didn't expect that. I ain't gonna lie. But not gonna lie,
Bounced out of the ring.
that was the least I was expecting. I was expecting either Fatu or Ace. But we got Andrade. Wow. We finally got something, man.
1 week from tomorrow. 5 spots now.
Nice. I'm not complaining, actually.
But this is going to take a major act of
But
diplomacy.
Solo Sikoa pretty much cost Jacob Fatu the Money in the Bank ladder match.
To clear up.
Congratulations to Andrade on punching his ticket to the men's Money in the Bank ladder match. Well, speaking of tickets punched, my next guest has punched his.
My God. What is it with punching tickets around here? Everybody talks about punching tickets. WWE Instagram, punching tickets. Commentators, punching tickets. You're talking about punching tickets. I guess
I'm not going to be mad at that Andrade win, bro.
It's
Come
only
on.
8 days away. A few other guys punching tickets. Who are they? Well, you got Andrade. You got Penta. You got Seth, what's his name? Seth Rollins. It's Solo Sikoa. They're all in it. They all punch your tickets. And everybody's going to be climbing that ladder, trying to get it, putting everything on the line that they can. Now, if this is a one-on-one match, I'd go ahead and I'd call my shot. And I'd say, I'm going to run up there, grab that case, and I'm going to cash it in. But you got to understand, this is my 3rd year in a row now. So I understand what this is. You could call me the vet in this match. And some people would say, well, maybe that's Seth is the vet in this. And some people be wrong. Because with 3 years in a row now, you're talking about the most robust and the most recent experience. Yeah. And what that means is now it's anybody's game. Anybody can come out with it, and I understand that. But with or without the case, what you need to understand is the WWE title, the world title, they're all in my future. And with the way I've been running, at this point, they should be in my past, maybe even my present. Why don't you go ahead and punch that ticket? But while we're talking about... What's up, my man?
Oh. House of
That
Black.
one was partially mine. You're welcome, though.
Hey, man. Where's the wine?
He's headed our way.
He's
It is
gifting
so good to
a
have
match
the
of Money in the
American
Bank,
Nightmare
though.
Back to business. Cody Rhodes face to face with John Cena. That's next.
I mean,
Monday.
folks, where's the why?
Rollins ahead of his trip.
Holy shit! Whoa! I knew it! Yes! Wow! Holy fuck! What the fuck? CM Punk versus AJ Styles versus El Grande Americano in a Money in the Bank qualifying match. Holy fucking shit, bro. God fucking damn. Oh my god. What the fuck, man? Holy shit. CM Punk versus AJ Styles versus El Grande Americano in a Money in the Bank qualifying match. My fucking god. That is gonna be fucking insane, bro. But wait a minute. What? Wait a minute. So wait. Hold on just a second. Didn't Shaq Gable already had a qualifying match? Why is Shaq Gable having another qualifying match again? El Grande Americano and Shaq Gable had qualifying matches, bro. But what did I said last week? We were going to have CM Punk in a qualifying matchup for Money in the Bank. And damn it, he is winning, bro. Feel bad for AJ, though. But most likely we're going to have feud between AJ and El Grande in the future. But damn, CM Punk is joining the field, bro.
SmackDown from Knoxville, Tennessee, where Naomi has made her way now to Money in the Bank. Zelina Vega came up with a win hitting Code Red moments ago. Andrade defeats Melo Hayes and Jacob Fatu to get there to LA as well.
Come on, win!
There you go, Fatu is crashing out, bro.
I'm so tired of this! I keep telling these guys, I'm so freaking tired of this! Listen, I was just trying to help.
Here we go again.
For the last time, I do not need your help.
You know, you brought up the point that Solo Sikoa was already in Money in the Bank as Fatu was.
Don't you understand? He doesn't need help, man. He can win on his own.
After he hits that mighty moonsault.
I think Fatu had the match won. I was as shocked as you were.
El Grande might actually eat the pin. Damn. Might be his first time getting pinned.
In Los Angeles, because at 3 in the afternoon Eastern time, it begins with Worlds Collide. Wade, let's tell everybody what they're in store for.
Well, Raw have got a new signing just announced earlier today. We'll get onto that now because Triple A's Delise and Cheek Tormenta are going to be squaring off against now Raw's Stephanie McCurr and NXT's Lola Vice in tag action.
Also in action next weekend, June 7th at Worlds Collide. But Kingo, you saw what happened on Monday Night Raw. And now he's up against Chad Gable after all the action we just saw with Gable on Monday night. That comes your way in 8 days.
We got some six-man tag action because Triple A's Psycho Clown, Pagano, and Dr. Wagner Jr. go up against SmackDown's Legado del Fantasma, who we saw victorious earlier tonight.
Earlier tonight, we also saw Ethan Page get involved. He's going to defend his NXT North American Championship in a fatal four-way. Laredo Kid will be in there. Ray Phoenix, Javon Evans, who looked phenomenal on his debut match on SmackDown earlier tonight. That comes your way from LA. Remember, 3 p.m. Eastern on WWE's YouTube channel, Worlds Collide. Then later that day, 7 o'clock Eastern, 4 p.m. local.
There's one guy that's missing. That's Rey Mysterio, bro. He's scheduled to be there, bro.
Championship on the line as Dubliners collide. Lyra Valkyria defends against the man, Becky Lynch.
And then who will get the briefcase among the women? The women's Money in the Bank ladder match now includes Naomi as she came up with the victory over Jade, Cargill, and Nia Jax earlier tonight. The women's Money in the Bank ladder match, one to be revealed.
And of course, the men's Money in the Bank matchup, some massive hitters in this one as Penta, LA Knight, Solo Sikoa, Andrade, as we just saw, and of course, Seth freaking Rollins, plus one additional competitor will all collide to see who wins the Money in the Bank contract.
6 days ago, all eyes were on Saturday night's main event, and it was the shocker. It was the return of the American Nightmare, Cody Rhodes, and now he's teaming up with Jey Uso to take on John Cena and Logan Paul. Cody Rhodes, the comeback from last week, goes right into LA, June 7th, 7 p.m. Eastern Time, streaming on Peacock.
Wrestling has more than one royal family.
Cody Rhodes is back. Which way away in my soul? Whoa! Hello!
Ladies and gentlemen, please welcome the American Nightmare, Cody Rhodes!
Great to have Cody back. And of course, yes, the championship that we're so used to seeing him with is in the hands of a distinctly different version of John Cena, who had long been the face of the franchise. But for fans, it has become obviously understood that this man making his way to the ring is the quarterback, the current top man with the best intentions, the QB1 of all of this, Cody Rhodes.
Whoa! More pyro!
Yeah, I got to agree with you, Joe Test. This is the figurehead of the industry in 2025. The man the rest of us have been orbiting around. And things here on SmackDown just didn't feel complete without Cody Rhodes on the scene post-WrestleMania. We're so thrilled he's back. But Cody Rhodes doesn't look complete without the gold around his waist, in my opinion.
Just give me a 1 second. Holy cow. We got 20 minutes of this? Cody Rhodes. Cody Rhodes. Cody Rhodes. Cody Rhodes.
So, Knoxville! What do you want to talk about? I'd be remiss if we didn't point out that we could talk about the record crowd here this evening. I love you too, buddy. Thank you very much. We can talk about WrestleMania 41.
No.
After WrestleMania 41, I went home. I drowned my sorrows. Might have touched the Tennessee cough syrup a little bit. And I had a doubtful moment. And I reached out to a friend. Again, doubtful moment. This is a friend who helps me prepare for moments like this when I'm speaking to a wonderful audience like we have here, when I'm speaking to everybody at home. And I asked him, I said, was I a good champion? And his answer, it wasn't as simple as yes or no. He said, with everything that you faced here in the ring in front of all of you, and with everything that you faced behind the scenes, being pulled in different directions, the waters that you had to navigate that no champion has ever had to navigate, he said, yes, you were a good champion, and I felt good. That was a hopeful moment. That was a silver lining on a dark cloud. And I started to think about my whole year. I thought about AJ Styles feigning retirement and getting the drop on me. I thought about my friend sucker punching me on the side of my own bus while my family slept on the other side. I thought about my boss who pushed me to the absolute limit, who sees something in me that I don't even see in myself. I thought about the final boss.
Ah, you both right. Don't show up on TV, bro, anymore.
I thought about the final boss asking me for my soul, and the entire world theorizing what he meant. And as preposterous as it sounded, the scary part was that he was 100% serious, and no matter how many times I say no, the offer still stands. And I also thought about John Cena. I thought about John Cena doing exactly what he said he was going to do. He forced me to make a choice, and I hesitated. I don't know if John Cena is going to ruin professional wrestling, but if he does, then I'm partially to blame. And now I know I'd love to say this to John Cena's face, not sure if he's going to come out here right now, but if you are listening, champ, I need you to know that I will never hesitate with you again. I need you to know that no matter how much you tout the amount of days you have left, no matter how much you talk about what remains before you abscond with the WWE Championship and you leave all of us forever, I need you to know that is not your expiration. Your expiration sits on the other side of these corneas right here, and it is going to burn your ass up. I'm sorry. I am sorry. Guys, it's my first night back on SmackDown. And I'm getting a little bit worked up. I've thought so much about you. What can I do for you when I get back? What can I do for the WWE Universe? Hey, I'm back on SmackDown. How about a surprise? Oh! Oh, you guys seem hungry. Perhaps we should yeet. I don't know. I mean, that would be a very big surprise. That would be the biggest surprise. That would be my partner riding into battle at Money in the Bank. And hell yeah, he's here, ladies and gentlemen. I need you to give it up for the World Heavyweight Champion, your World Heavyweight Champion, main event, Jey Uso!
Oh, he's here. We're eating tonight. Surprisingly.
What a combination. Cody brings in Jey. Jey Uso, Cody Rhodes, and John Cena's in the building when we come back.
No, don't get me to a commercial. Let's keep it, bro. Yes.
Man, you gotta see that view behind us. Look at this shit. Look at this.
Wait. They waste this shit, bro. I know I'm not the only one. I know I'm not the only one, bro.
Rocky Top is bursting at the seams. Knoxville, Tennessee for Friday Night SmackDown, where moments ago, Cody Rhodes just introduced Jey Uso to this sellout crowd.
You mean AJ Styles?
Another go of it. They can't get enough. World Heavyweight Champion.
There's just steam coming off this audience. What a major yeet fest. Uh-oh.
Oh, thank you, John. Thank you, John. Enough was enough, bro. The crowd on its feet for the last real champion. Please cook them, bro, for 5 minutes. Hold on, give me a second. Hold up.
I'm upset too. If it isn't professional wrestling's biggest wannabes. You are nothing more than a John Cena wannabe. And you are nothing more than a John Cena wannabe. You both want to beat me so bad it makes me sick. You want my fame, you want my money, but you will get neither because you are too desperate and you are too lazy. There is one.
Damn, too lazy. Wow.
One other human being in WWE who embodies hustle, loyalty, and respect. And he got the fortune, fame, and followers to back that up. Surprise, losers. My partner for the main event of Money in the Bank is here as well.
Ah, Logan Paul.
Logan Paul. Are you mad? You're mad because Logan Paul does WWE better than any professional wrestler.
Oh, please.
Hey, yo, Logan Paul does not need to pay his dues because Logan Paul is paying your mortgage.
Lord.
Everybody in this building did not come to see you. No, no. They came to see John Cena and Logan Paul.
You sure about that, bro?
What the hell you crying about, Knoxville? Look, I could walk on water and y'all would still find a way to tell me it's because I can't swim. John Cena speaks the language of Logan Paul, and that is the truth. The truth. It's right in front of you. You deny it all you want, but look around. You stupid, stupid, simple Tennessee people. This is a moment in history. All of you get to witness the moment that John Cena stood side by side in the ring with Logan Paul. And look, all of you will live long, pathetic, miserable lives. But at least you will get to say that you saw that. Yeah, you people are ungrateful. You don't know what's good for you. There is one problem, though, although this does seem too perfect. The problem is, I should be standing next to the WWE champion as a WWE champion. I should have been the one to leave Saturday night's main event with that World Heavyweight Championship around my waist. But Jay, look at me. Look at me. You got lucky, dog. You got lucky, Jay. You got lucky. You know it. I know it. They know it. He knows it. Yeah, you, Cody Rhodes. You needed Cody Rhodes to save you. Yeah, remember that, Jay? Yeah. When Cody Rhodes interfered in the match, because you two cheaters can't do a single thing in this business without it being handed to you.
Okay, he forgot about John Cena.
These two Nepo babies were born on third, thinking they hit a triple. Self-made man! Self-made man! Five years ago, nobody ever would have believed that Logan Paul would be a WWE superstar. And they certainly never, ever would have believed that I would be tag teaming with the greatest of all time. But look at me now. I'm not just a superstar in the WWE. I am the superstar in the WWE. My time is now. He has told the world that his time is almost up. He is the last real champion. I am the inevitable face of this company. So John, Jay, Cody, at Money in the Bank next weekend, boys, if you want some, come get some.
Hey, we ain't gotta wait for Money in the Bank. We can have this right now.
Yeet. Whoa!
What are you guys arguing about? Where are you headed? Are you going to go back there and polish his peacemaker?
It's on! It's on right here in Knoxville, Wade.
Yeah, that was a cheap shot from Cody Rhodes that just about lit this powder keg on fire.
Oh, he's got him up looking for the attitude adjustment.
Oh, yeets.
Super kick. Disaster kick.
Little taster of what we're going to see at Money in the Bank 1 week from tomorrow.
That was Cena.
Over the rope. Crossbody to the outside on Cena. And springboarded it all, but Jay meets him. They meet Logan Paul. How about some memories? Cody! Cody! From Jay and Cody Rhodes. Money in the Bank just 8 days away. Cody Rhodes, Jey Uso against John Cena and Logan Paul. It comes your way June 7th, 7 p.m. Eastern, streaming on Peacock.
And the show has come to a close. Man, that was not it, bro. Like, same old, same old, same old, same old, same old shit. Same old shit. That was fucking ass. I ain't gonna lie. And once again, John Cena, not being the last man standing, he always in the losing hand before a major PLE or a major match. It's crazy. You saw at on the road to WrestleMania, he was always on the loose end. On the loose end until he won at WrestleMania. Happened again at Backlash. On the loose end for every week they stood in the ring between Cena and Orton. And then John Cena got the win at Backlash. And now they're going to do the same with Jey Uso and Cody Rhodes. So they're going to have Cena not be the last man standing for all these weeks. And they're going to have to win. John Cena and Logan Paul win. It's crazy. This shit is fucking ass, bro. SmackDown, man. SmackDown was not even good. I'll be honest with you. SmackDown was not even good. SmackDown was just not good, bro. That's just my opinion. Probably my favorite thing on the night was Javon Evans and Rey Fenix in that tag team match with Los Garças. That was one heck of a tag match. And honestly, that's basically it. The rest, I just didn't care about it. I mean, actually, I did also enjoy Andrade versus Jacob Fatu versus Carmelo Hayes. But outside of those two things, that was basically it. The rest of the show was just not it, bro. It was just fucking ass. I'll be honest. Basically, it was a 2-match show. So basically, we could have done that in a single hour, and it would have already been a good SmackDown. So we could have had the Cody Rhodes, Jey Uso, John Cena, and Logan Paul segment, the Rey Fenix matchup with Javon Evans against Los Garças, and then we could have had the Money in the Bank qualifying matchup between Jacob Fatu, Andrade, and Carmelo Hayes. That in a single hour, and it would already been a better show than what we got tonight. The 3-hour show. This show fucking sucks, man. It just sucks. I mean, it's not it's not insanely bad, totally bad, but it's just boring, man. God damn, bro. That's why I put it in the fucking beginning. Trying my best to not fall asleep. And I almost did a couple of times. But yeah, tonight's show was just not it, bro. Tonight's show was just not it. And there's not that much to talk about regarding tonight's SmackDown. But we got some major news. And that is that on Monday on Raw, we're going to get a huge last spot Money in the Bank qualifying match between El Grande Americano, AJ Styles, and CM Punk. Yes, those three battling it out for the final spot at the Money in the Bank ladder match. That's gonna be a fucking banger of a match. Makes sense because one, Chad Gable and AJ Styles just started a feud between each other. I mean, it's like a combination. First is Penta against Chad, or I should say Penta against El Grande, Styles and Chad, but then Styles is now meeting El Grande. So it's like 2-in-1. Styles has problems with El Grande and Chad, and as well as Penta has problems with Chad and El Grande. So it's like, man, look at all these people who have problems with El Grande. And I think they're just waiting until Rey Mysterio comes back so we can have this match between Rey and El Grande so we can finally see El Grande Americano unmasked. Which, my prediction is that that match will happen at SummerSlam. That match will happen at SummerSlam. We're getting Rey and we're getting El Grande at SummerSlam. That's just my opinion. And that's how I think it's going come August. Because I know Rey's advertisement next week was quiet, but here's the thing. What is he going to do there? I have no idea. And it's not going to be a Saturday Night's main event. It's not going to be any of those stuff. Most likely, they're going to book that match for SummerSlam. That's just my opinion. SummerSlam, Rey faces El Grande, and we get El Grande unmasked. But first, he's going to deal with AJ Styles and Penta. Mostly AJ Styles right now, because Penta is now in the Money in the Bank qualifying matchup. I mean Money in the Bank ladder match. Even though they can still run it back in the week after. So, I don't know. We'll see what happens. But yes, CM Punk makes sense for also him to go, because CM Punk, he has problems with Seth Rollins, and he's been attacking him for all these weeks. Hell, he beat him at Saturday Night's main event alongside Sami Zayn. Technically, it's not CM Punk's fault, but Sami Zayn got pinned, but it was because of Bronson Reed. But now CM Punk is going to have an opportunity to qualify for Money in the Bank and face off with Seth Rollins. So I think Punk should win here, because Seth Rollins is in here. Is like, they could do it both sides. They could do CM Punk screwing Seth Rollins at Money in the Bank, or CM Punk and Seth Rollins meeting each other at Money in the Bank in the ladder match. Which one I would rather? I'd rather see Punk and Rollins in the ladder match. Like, both in there. Not like Punk screwing Seth Rollins, coming in last minute and just attack him. No, I don't want to see that. So yeah. But yeah, SmackDown tonight, not it, bro. Honestly, I'm rated like probably a 4 out of 10. A 4 or 5. Actually, no, I'm gonna be nice. I'll rate it a 5. Probably a 5 because we got some good finishes. We got Andrade winning. We got Naomi winning. We got Julia with a great segment. By the way, I watched Julia's segment. That was fucking awesome. And she's coming after the Women's United States Championship, which is great. She's going to be the new United States Champion come after Money in the Bank. So that's gonna be great. And Naomi won the qualifying matchup, which was indeed the right decision. Knowing she lost at WrestleMania, so she had to get revenge. And she's been doing a great job with her character. And not gonna lie, people actually think that Naomi might actually win the ladder match. She might be. Some people say that Naomi's the favorite. I don't think Naomi's the favorite, but she has indeed a great chance at winning the Money in the Bank ladder match. I wouldn't mind it at all, especially with this character that she's using right now. So yeah. Anyways, guys, that's gonna be it for tonight. If you guys enjoyed tonight's stream, hit that like button, subscribe if you're new, share the stream with your friends, comment down below what you want to see. And with that being said, guys, I will see you guys on Monday for Monday Night Raw, which is gonna be a big show, as it's gonna be the final Raw before Money in the Bank, and the Go Home show of Monday Night Raw on Money in the Bank. So yeah, the Go Home show comes ahead next week, and it should be great. So yeah. With that being said, guys, thank you guys for watching. This is Chris, aka Chris Soup, signing off for tonight. Goodbye and good night. Damn. Take care, guys. Love you guys, and I'll see you guys on Monday. God bless you.